So Chris Eubank Jr. has parted ways with Sauerland, his now previous promoter. He put up a tweet which said, "I am a free agent again. Word of advice to any up-and-coming fighters, get yourself a solid legal and management team and make sure you only work with promoters that align with your vision, goals, and dreams. These truths will set you free." Now, I've seen some people try and suggest that Eubank Jr. wasn't referring to the Sauerlands when he put this tweet out. I find that an extraordinary claim because the timing of this tweet strongly suggests otherwise. Okay, I think he absolutely was referring to the Sauerlands. Now anyway, it's good that he's managed to break free from them if he wasn't happy. There's a lot of speculation that the reason the Conor Benn fight didn't get done is because Eubank Jr. didn't want to pay the Sauerlands their percentage. Promoters can get damn near a quarter of your purse. There are some fighters who have deals with their promoters where the promoter gets quite a bit less than that, usually very long-term deals, and it's usually fighters who are massive commercial draws. As I understand it, Eddie Hearn gets less than the standard promoter's fee from Anthony Joshua. But again, AJ's on a lifetime deal, so that was part of the give and take in the negotiation. Chris Eubank Jr., I'm sure he's got a manager, a legal team, as he said in the tweet. Maybe he'll get them to negotiate on his behalf to do the Conor Benn fight, because nothing's happening for Conor Benn right now. The question is, where would that fight be? Doesn't seem as though Conor Benn can fight in the UK, and he might struggle to fight abroad if they reimpose this ban on him or this suspension on him. So we'll have to see about that. If it's not Conor Benn, what's Eubank Jr. going to do? He's not a big enough name. He's not a big enough draw to get any of the real massive names. He said in a tweet a few weeks ago, a couple months ago actually, that he wanted to fight Janabek Alim-Kanuli. He said he wasn't happy that his promoter Sauerland at the time was trying to match him against somebody else who nobody had heard of. Was he being genuine about not liking that fight and wanting to fight Alim-Kanuli instead? Or was it just a ruse to try and get out of his contract with Sauerland? I don't know. I guess his future actions will put things into better perspective. But anyway, Eubank Jr. is not currently ranked with the IBF, but he is ranked with the WBC, WBA, and WBO. So he's number 3 with the WBC, number 9 with the WBA, and number 2 with the WBO. Above him in the WBC is Hamza Shiraz and some individual whose name I will not try to pronounce, but you can see it on screen. Above him in the WBA are Michael Zarafa, Nathan Heaney, Shane Mosley Jr., Ian Green, Conor Coyle, Thomas LaManna, Austin Williams, aka Ammo, and Elijah Garcia. And yeah, the middleweight division has been pretty weak for a while now. Eubank Jr. is ranked number 2 in the WBO. The only person above him there is Hamza Shiraz. Now, Shiraz is going to fight Ammo Williams on June 1st. We know that. So who's Eubank Jr. going to fight in the meantime, again, if it's not Conor Benn? Would one of the champions be willing to give Chris Eubank Jr. a shot at the title right now as a voluntary defense? The champions being Jamal Charlo. Also, you've got Carlos Adames, who is, I think, interim champion with the WBC or something like that. Erislandy Lara with the WBA, and Janabek Alim-Kanuli has got the IBF and WBO straps. I think Eubank would be best going for Charlo, Adames, or Lara. I don't like his chances against Alim-Kanuli. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Denzel Bentley did pretty well against Alim-Kanuli, and I don't think Alim-Kanuli is a monster or anything like that at all. But I can just see Eubank Jr. getting outboxed, personally. I mean, he could get outboxed by Erislandy Lara, but at least Lara is small and old. I know he knocked out Michael Zarafa, but it's Michael Zarafa. Eubank is better than Michael Zarafa. Jamal Charlo, he's got some ability, but very inactive and not the most difficult guy to find in the ring. So let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section below. Chris Eubank Jr. leaving Sauerland. What should his next move be? Can he win a world title? I mean, he's never going to get a better opportunity, to be fair, because the middleweight division hasn't been this weak in a very long time. Let me know what you think.